What's up guys, Beasting here from Technos, back again with another video. Today's pretty important. I have the Canon EOS REBEL T6 here today. This is a DSLR by Canon. It's a mid-range camera, it goes around for $500, but I have the premium kit here with the couple lenses and the shoulder bag with the 16GB SD card. And you can see this is about the size of the camera. Here's the display. It has a display on it. It records in 1080p. Has Wi-Fi and NFC. So here you can see what comes in it. We have a 18 by 55mm lens, which is pretty standard. A 75mm lens to 300mm, which is more of a telephoto lens. We have the shoulder bag and the 16GB class 10 SD card. So on all the sides it says the same thing, but over here it's a little different. You can pause the video if you want to read that, but it has a 9-point autofocus system, which is pretty average. It's not the best. So here's some more pictures. Here's what comes in the bag, or in the box. So you have a battery charger, all this stuff, some straps, wires, strap for your shoulder, and a battery pack. So everything, including the camera, of course. So now let's get into this. Let me zoom back out a little bit. So today we got the Kershaw hot wire. Just gonna break the seal. So let's put that to the side now. Let's get in. So first you can see we have the shoulder bag. It's a really high quality bag. Feels pretty sturdy. We have our strap right here to buckle it. Canon logo, which is plastic. Some pretty good quality mesh on the top. Let's put that to the side. Let's look at our class 10 micro SD card right here. 16GB. It's not micro SD, it's SD card with a lock on it so people can't take your files. 16GB SD card, you're probably going to need a better one. Here's your Canon 75 by 300mm lens. This will run you about $150, brand new. So here's the main event right here. We have the EOS REBEL T6. So it's 18 megapixel camera, records 1080p, 3 frames per second with the photos. We have Scene Intelligent Auto and Canon Camera Select. Canon Camera Station, which your phone can be a viewfinder because it has built-in Wi-Fi and NFC. So on the top you can see we have our hot shoe mount, a lens that comes pre-installed, and some options for changing settings and aperture and stuff. Alright, so first we have the SD card. I'm not going to open this. So next we have the lens. The camera comes pre-installed with the lens. Let's pull out the hot wire real quick and get into this. There's some pretty good tape on it, but nothing the knife can't handle. So this is just your typical 75mm lens. Some forms to fill out for things. I think I might be able to read this. I might need Google Translate though. So I'm probably not going to need the instruction manual for a lens, unless you don't know how to mount it. So here it is. It's a very high quality lens. It's made out of metal and plastic. You can see the dials right here to zoom in and out. Your settings for what millimeter length you're at right now. It changes for how you want it. You have your autofocus and manual focus on the bottom. So here's your lens cap, you take that off, and there's the lens. So when you zoom in, you can see how it gets bigger inside. So it adjusts from 75 to 300mm, and on the bottom we have where you insert into your camera. That's all technical stuff down there. Nothing that I want to mess with right now. So I'm just going to put this away and bring out the next thing. Alright guys, so I'm back. Next we have the bag. So it's pretty easy to open. I don't think I'm going to need a knife for this. You know what? That's all they do. Just melt through this plastic real quick. Try not to cut the bag. So we got into that real quick. Let's just, you know, activate beast mode on this thing because, you know, the high quality plastic that they use these days. We have our Canon little thing right here with some specs on it. It holds the camera, various sizes, you know, just the normal stuff. Here's your shoulder strap. It looks like it has some paper that's holding it together. So you just put this on the outside, close this up, and then you can put it on your shoulder. So it holds your camera, some batteries, maybe a lens or two. So that's pretty good. So now I'm going to get into the camera. So you just buckle this back up, and you can throw your camera into that. So next we have the camera itself. Let's open it up. So there's no tape inside. So we have the British manual right here. This is 1300D. That's what they call it in England. They have different names for it. But we're going to file that to the side. You might need that for later because it's a camera. Kind of confusing with all the settings it has. DSLR, you know. So for once, I might not throw the manual out. So next we have the shoulder strap. When you want to have, just hang the camera around your neck. Has your Canon logo on it. Some rubber on the inside. There's your EOS thing. Let's put that to the side with the instruction manual. So there's a lot of stuff in this starter kit. We have the battery. It's a pretty cool battery charger. It's your typical hollow plastic with your AC out right there. It has some LEDs on it, so when it's done, you'll know. Next we have the mini USB cable. Interesting choice. This is a kind of older camera, so it uses mini USB to charge, which most people don't use anymore. It's usually micro USB or USB-C, but mini USB, I guess it's alright. What else do we have? Looks like we have another battery. Let's see what size this is. We have a 860 milliamp hour battery right there. That's all right size. It's not the best. It could be a little bit better, but it doesn't take a lot of energy for this camera because it's a DSLR. You're not using big screens or anything. It's a small LCD panel. So here's your primary lens. We have 50mm lens right here. Pretty small. Just turn this to zoom in. Doesn't really zoom in that much. But here's your setting for what you're at. Just put the plastic to the side. And then now what we've all been waiting for, the camera. So it's in some really heavy bubble wrap. So the camera came out in on March 10th, 2016. So it's not that old, but they're using old technology to charge it. So here you go. You can see the Canon logo. So this is all plastic design. This is where you put your lens. You don't want to get any dirt in that or anything. So here's your eject thing for your lens. Press that to eject the lens. Your T6 logo right here. Some rubber grip so you can hold it when you're taking pictures. So on the front we have our viewfinder, our hot shoe mount, the changing from the viewfinder to the screen for taking pictures. You have your ISO settings, white balance, everything. Here's your zoom would be right here. Autofocus, Wi-Fi, looking through your pictures, trash. So on the side we have our microphone port, our mini USB port for charging, and our mini HDMI port for outputting video to your television or computer. So right here we have the strap for the shoulder mount. That'll come in handy if you don't want to drop your camera. There's one on each side. So right here is where your thumb would rest, so it's pretty good grip. And then your flash is right here. So I'm going to pop in the battery and set this thing up. Alright guys, so I'm back. I just popped the battery in, turned it on, and then you have to set up the date and time, so I'll be right back. Alright guys, so I'm back. I set stuff up. Alright guys, so I'm back. I'm just going to pop this SD card in. You need the SD card for the camera to take pictures. Of course, this is no internal memory. Alright guys, so I'm going to change it to this. But there's no lens in it because I'm really smart. Then I'm going to go put a lens in. Alright guys, so I put the lens on. And I'm going to turn the camera on now. So you can see everything that I have set up here is my table and stuff. You just take pictures and stuff, but the battery's low, so I won't be able to take pictures in this video. That's pretty much it for this video, so thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, check out my other videos. I have some camera videos, Samsung rumors, Samsung device reviews, a lot of stuff on phones that are coming out soon, and a lot of cool accessories that you need for your Nintendo Switch and PS4. That's pretty much it. Like, subscribe, check out my channel, Beast King, and check out my other videos and Technos. Beast King out.